Hello everyone, I'm Mssql from Data Science Earth. I am Microsoft Certified Trainer and Microsoft Certified Solution Developer. At the same time, I'm working as a software technology trainer and developer in Veripark, Izmir, Turkey. And last week, we are really sorry we lived some power problem because of my geographical location. And last week we didn't do anything, but today we are going to continue where we left off. And today we had a second week, and we are going to starting with backup and restore our database, select queries, aggregate functions, join types, inner left, right, and I think the most important topic of today, export result of query to Excel. Okay, that's it. And I'm going to close our presentation, and I'm starting with the SQL. I already connected my SQL server, but I don't want to leave any problem because of the situation. I'm connecting again, and we are going to start with backup and restore our database. And as you know, sometimes you can leave some problem on your local computer. Maybe you can format your computer, or maybe you can buy a new computer or something like that, and you need to transfer the old database file to another computer. Or sometimes you don't want to lose anything about your database. You don't want to lose your database objects, you don't want to lose your data, or something like that. Because of this, first of all, we need to take in a backup and restore our database, that back file. And before we started, first of all, I want to show you something on my local side. And local disk C, there's I created already bags file inside of local disk C. You don't have to do that, but if you do that, you can work organizedly. Then in here, first of all, for example, last week we completed something. DSE first week database we created already, and I need to take a backup. Two different type I can take a backup. One of them writing some query. Then I'm writing backup database, and what was the name? DSE first week, right? To disk equal C, sorry, slash inside of bags file. Then I'm going to give name DSE first week. Please don't forget extension BAT. Okay, I'm executed the R queries. Okay, I'm saying at that moment successfully. I'm closing down necessary files. Let's see here. Okay, we had a DSE first week that back. Okay, that was good. For example, we left some problem and our database fly away from here. I'm trying to delete our database. Oops, I want to show you that's really important. If you try deleting some database on your local computer or your server machine, it doesn't matter where you delete it off. And you need to check close existing connections. When you don't do that, some clients sending some requests to your server or your machine, and the computer waiting the end of the request time, but at the same time you are trying to delete that one. At the same time, your client's waiting to your response. Because of this, if you check the firstly close existing connections, that one here, firstly cancel the all request and response traffic. After that one, that's gonna delete your database and delete it. I'm refreshing and we are not seeing anything. That was good. Okay, I'm restoring at that moment database DSE first week. Right now, not to disk, from disk equal C slash bags slash ese first week that back. Okay. As we said before, if you don't, oops, sorry, there is a. Okay, I got it. When you a lot of lines of inside of your editor, first you have to select it, all of them, then execute it. Okay, successfully. That was good. Let's see. Yay. Let's see the DSE first week in here. Let's try inside of the another query. Maybe we can, let's shade out the tables. For example, employee, select asterisk from employee. I hit F5. Okay, also Northwind in here. That was good. It's working well. Seriously good at one. That was the first way to restore and backup. The another way is, I will have to delete it again because there is no override option inside of our database. Right click on the DSE first week, then tasks, then backup. Let's see here. See, I tried before, bags DSE first week, and if you say okay, successfully, yeah, that was good. I'm going to delete one more time. Connections. Let's refresh it firstly. Then, see, there's a restore database option inside of the little window. When you click the restore database, you have to select from the device option. Then you have to select the browse button, add. You must find your path in here. Yeah, right here. Okay. Okay. Then after that one, last time, okay? See, there's a first week. I refreshed it again, then in here. That's order, it was an alphabetical order. No big deal, last one or first one, it doesn't matter. And that's it. In my suggestion, in my opinion, you have to create some schedule. And the weekly, monthly, yearly, or something like that. But the better one is once a 2 week. It's better. You have to take a backup every 2 weeks or something like that. Actually, it depends your policy of your company, or maybe you can working as a freelance developer. You can working only individual developer or something like that. It doesn't matter. You need to back up your customer's database or your database weekly, twice a week, and one. It doesn't matter. You have to do that. Okay, and that's it. But at the same time, please do not forget it. When you completed your backup process, it doesn't mean you selected your queries. Okay, you have to file. You have to follow up this path. File SQL query one.sql. And select the desktop and backup and restore. Yes, repeat it. Meanwhile, I want to say something. And our first week example I published on my GitHub account. You can find github.com/Orsangulov. You can find there. And the end of the session, every end of the session, I'm gonna pushing our queries right there. Okay. Let's continue. We completed it. Now, I'm sorry. Okay. Now I'm going to working with on Northwind process. Oops, I created some new queries, but jumped to another screen. I'm really sorry about that. Frozen the SQL server. have to start one more time. I'm really sorry about that one. Okay, that was good. Let's check it out. Give me a sec, please. I'm using with Northwind. Northwind is the dummy database. When I try to place to my window, I live with some problem. My SQL server is frozen. Because of this, I'm gonna writing queries like that. I'm really sorry about that one, but we have to follow up like that. Okay, that was better. Maybe you don't have the Northwind database. Northwind database is a kind of dummy database, and you can do it some practice on the sample database. When you click the Northwind and diagram, I have to create some diagram here. We add it. Close. Yeah, you can find some relation inside of the diagram. One to one, one to many, many to many. There are a lot of different types inside of the diagram, and that's it. Okay, keep going. Yes. Okay. Okay, we're going to like that. Okay. For example, we're gonna start with the select. Select meaning is show to me what's the table have exactly. Show me, okay? When you use asterisk like that, and you are saying the from, after that one, you have to say your table name. See, there's a result. Asterisk meaning bring to here every column and every column with their data. That one is okay. That's it. Okay, that one. If you want to bring to here only some specific columns, you have to write between select and from. For example, select asterisk from products, but I want to see only product name, comma, units in stock, comma, or units on order, right? Okay. Select that one. When you click the execute, see product name, units in stock, units on order. Three different columns inside of here. Product name, units in stock, and units on order in here. Okay. But you cannot write all the time using some inside of only one table, or there is no condition or something like that. You need to put some conditions inside of here. For example, I want to see let's create some different queries from here. Supplier ID, category ID. Only I want to see which one is the category ID equals to 6. Okay, let's try. Select asterisk from products. Where is the we are going to put our condition after where category ID is equal 6, right? When I run it, see, only 6 category ID bring to here, and some products you can see there. Okay, that was good. But also, I want to say something. For example, select asterisk from products. Generating here, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different columns inside of this table, right? But sometimes you have to work with the huge database. Some bank transactions, some huge e-commerce platform, or some apply some examination or SYM or something like that. It doesn't matter. You don't have to remember every name of column. Because of that, we are using the alias. Alias S stand for products. That's P, meaning I'm representing here products. Okay, let's see how can we use it. P dot product name, comma, P dot unit price or something like that. P dot units in order, right? When I select it, okay, bring it here, comma, P dot, you can see the every column in here about products, right? Category ID, discontinued product ID, name, reorder loader, supply value, blah blah something in here. And because of this, all the time I'm using the alias, and I suggest that one. Really important. And I suggest that one. That's select queries, and you see the where conditions. And also, we are using the aggregate functions. What's a double dash, meaning comment out. You can write whatever you want. It is not working. Okay, it's not working. Only that's the comment. Okay, for example, aggregate functions. At the same time, I'm checking some our schedule. Select queries. Okay, we're in the aggregate functions. After the aggregate functions, we are going to join types and export the result of the query to Excel. I think the most important thing for today. Aggregate functions is meaning let's I'm sorry. Okay, at the same time I'm checking some comments. We are using aggregate functions. Aggregate functions is ready-to-use functions inside of the SQL. You cannot create aggregate functions. Already created from my SQL side, then you can use it. For example, and at the same time you can see the aggregate functions pink color. And usually we are using the aggregate functions between select and from, right? Okay, in here, select asterisk from products key. That was good. I hit the F5 and we are seeing that one. Okay, but I'm wondering how many lines in here. Actually, you can see the 704 in here, but you cannot use the 704 numbers in here. If someone to ask how many products do we have, and you can use the count aggregate function. There's an expression. It's returning integer meaning actual number. Oh, see, oh, it was 7 of 7. We missed up something. it doesn't matter. 77. Okay, we have 77 different type of products. Okay, for example, let's do that different something. At the same time, I want to see the how many products are the supplier with an ID of 6. Okay, that's our query. Some manager asking today how many products are the supplier with an ID of 6. Let's do it together. Select asterisk from products P. I need to use count aggregate function with, please don't forget it, where condition P dot supplier ID must be equal 6. Okay, when I select and after the hit the F5 button, we had only 3. Okay, let's check it out. Select asterisk from products where supplier ID equals 6. F5. See, only 3 alpha. Okay, that was good. And also is that our another, usually we are using the maximum aggregate function. Select max. So let's do it like that. From products P max. P dot unit price. We're gonna see the most expensive product price 263,50 currency. What kind of currency? I don't know exactly. Most expensive product. Okay. At the same time, you can find the mean. Select asterisk from products P here man P dot unit price. I'm trying to find the cheapest one. 2.50. Oh, that was good. And also what is the average of all product price? Select asterisk from products P. There is a AVG P dot unit price again. 5 28.86 or something like that, and that's it. And maybe you need to, what is the sum of all product price? Select asterisk from products. I forgot the alias, I'm sorry. Here, sum P dot unit price. Again, I'm trying to summation. That one is 2222.71. Okay, that was good. And also our Another, I think the most important aggregate functions is date difference. Date difference shows to us there is a difference there's a difference between different to date. For example, I'm thinking about the example. Okay, got it. The count of days between date order was it and date it was sent. Okay, let's do it together. Let's check it out. Orders table. Let's check it out. There's an order date. Oh, there's a ship date. Okay. Order date is meaning I'm given order. For example, you are buying from some e-commerce website. You are ordering, for example, 4th of 7th month 1996, but they shipped 12 days later, 16th of July of 1996, right? Okay, we can detect it using with dative. Okay, in here, select asterisk from orders. Okay, how can we do that? In here, that order ID. Oops, I forgot again alias. I'm sorry. Come on. That order ID, comma. I'm going to use date difference. What kind of interval? Day, month, year, or something like that. I'm going to use day between that order date and that ship date, right? Okay, and also I want to show the real that order date, comma, that ship date. Hit the F5. For example, ID is 10248, 12 days, 4th of July and 16th of July. Yeah, that was correct. 12 days. There's a bit between order date and ship date, 12 days. But, I realized something. There is a column name, order ID, no column name, order date, ship date. Order ID, order date, and ship date, our table has those columns, okay? But also, there is a no date difference column, right? We created it. We made it. Because of this, I'm giving some name. A difference. Okay. Let's do that together. Hit the F5. See, there's a day difference. You can find it like that. That's the easy one, right? Our select queries, or if we can say, if you have to use select queries, you cannot manipulate your data using with select queries. Only you can show it. Only you can reporting to somewhere between using with the select and the other queries. If you want to change your queries or your data, I'm sorry, you have to use insert, delete, or update. Using with the select queries, only you can show it your data. Okay, that's it. Okay, we talk about that one, and also maybe we can use the different different some queries. For example, we can use between. Between is not an aggregate function, but usually we are using that one. For example, what are how many products do we have which are between 10 and 20? Okay, let's continue. Select asterisk from products P, where P that unit price between 10 and 20. Count here, search 29 products. Okay, that is good example. Or our manager asking to me, can you show which countries we are exporting? You know, exporting some countries to another countries, sending some products. Select asterisk from orders. Oh, that ship country. Oh, there are a lot of. I wonder how many count. Oh, 830. I can't believe that because there is probably some redundant data we have to detect it. For example, Brazil, Switzerland, another Brazil, USA. See, there are a lot of redundant data. If you want to see there is no redundant, there is only one country of each of them, you have to use it distinct, right? And use it distinct. See, there is how many? Only 21. See, 21 is not bad. I think better than the 830 or something like that. Okay, that one is and we can use like that. And also let me thinking about it. Oh, let's another example for you guys. Can you show me some categories starting with E letter? Okay, that one. Select asterisk from category C, where see that category name like the person symbol. Only beverages. When you put the person symbol right side of the letter, it's meaning starting with B. I'm copying that one. I'm pasting, and I'm using like that. That's mean last letter of the every category name ends with S. Let's check it out. 3. Cereals, products, confections, condiments, and beverages. I pass it one more time. When you put the B letter between two different percentage symbol, that means only beverages. That means is there any B letter inside of the category name or not? Okay, that's it. Yeah, we are using it. Guys, do you have any question until this time? Because if you don't have any question, I'm jumping to our another topic, and it means join types inside of the SQL. Let's check it out one more time. Okay, I think there is no question. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Jamil Shakar saying all is well. Okay, thank you very much, Jamil. Okay, I want to save it. Desktop. Okay, let's start with join types. Let me I want to show some image, the most popular image. Using the SQL here. Okay, that's our joins. Guys, first of all, I want to say something. You cannot write a query using with only one table, okay? Of course, sometimes we are writing some queries using with only one table, but that's the exception. And usually we are using the one or more tables connected to each other. For example, product and categories. For example, product category suppliers. For example, product category suppliers, employee, shippers, or something like that. There is no limit, okay? But usually we are using the inner join, left join, and right join, okay? 3 of them. But sometimes we need and left outer join, full outer join, or something like that. But if you know left join, inner join, and right join, almost 800, almost 80%, I'm sorry, 80%, you can write a query what you're faced off. Okay. For example, let's start it with inner join. Inner join is meaning there is some common point between table A and between table B. You are taking, and usually that's the common point is ID. You are taking some ID from table A, then connected to table B. After that one, join on A key equals B key. After you are writing what you need, product name, category name, or something like that. Then also, let's go into left join. Left join in the inside of the some set problem difference. Table A has, but only table A has. Okay. If you need a problem with left join, or when you solve some problem using with left join, at the same time you can write some query using with right join. Completely same, it doesn't matter, only changing the table place. And also we are saying that that one mirror syndrome, kind of mirror. When you look at the mirror, you can see the opposite of yourself geometrically, and exactly same thing using with joins. Okay. Right now we are going to start with inner join. After the inner join, we are going to use left and right join. Okay, let's start with it, that one. Okay. Again, we are using the Northwind database. Okay, let's keep going. Please list which category with the names of which product. Let's check it out together. Oh, actually, I already created, right? Yeah, there is. Okay. That's meaning I want to show some category names. Okay. But at the same time, I want to show some product names together. But if I have to do that, there is a between common point between categories and products. See category ID. See category ID. Okay, how can I write a query? I'm setting some tables. Select asterisk from products P. Okay, please listen carefully. Inner join categories C on. See that category ID must be equal P that category ID, right? We connected to each other. Then also I'm writing here C that category name. At the same time, even different tables product P that product name, right? I'm selecting and I hit the F5 button. See category name and also product name. That's a good something. But when you look at here, categories, different table, products are different table, but looking in here, they're acting like inside of same table, right? That's it. And also, there is no limitation inner join, but the number of the increase your inner join, your performance affected. For example, there's a two different table connected to each other. If you connected to each other 100 tables or something like that, probably your result of query coming seriously late. For example, 3 or 4 years ago, I have written some queries on Mssql server, and 7 minutes later, I saw the result. Yeah, really. And also, let's think about it. Please, can you show me which supplier company bring to me which product? Okay, check out our diagram one more time. Yeah, see, there is a products table and also there is suppliers table. Oops, see, there is a supplier ID and also there is a supplier ID. Okay, that was good. We can connect it to each other using with the supplier ID. Select asterisk from products P. Inner join suppliers as be careful, as that supplier ID should be equal P dot supplier ID. Right here as that company name, comma, P dot product name, right? See, that one. And as I said before, we can increase our number of inner joins. For example, there's some typo error, company which product. Also, I want to see category name. CTR. Oh, this time we needed two different connection using with tree table. Let's see. See, supplier, products, categories. There's a intersection table and connected with categories, at the same time connected with suppliers, right? Supplier ID, at the same time category ID. You can find here the inside of the categories table category ID. Also, where's our queries? Yay, right here. Okay. Select asterisk from products P. Inner join category C on C that category ID should be equal P that category ID. Another inner join table must be suppliers as on as that supplier ID must be equal P that supplier ID, right? Okay, that is good. P that product name, oops, all or C that category name, comma, P that product name, comma, and the last one, S that company name. See, of course, there's a there are some redundant data. because some products has inside of the same categories. For example, chocolate, zase kahveken, and maxilaku and Volcano and Mssql. What kind of product those are, I don't know exactly, but 1, 2, 3, and 4 different product has only one categories, and also that one our supplier's company name. There are some redundant data, but no problem. That's going to well, and that's it. And that's the energy. No big deal. You are trying to find the common points between 2 and more tables. When you found the common points between those tables, you are assigning to each other category ID. This category ID inside of category table. This category ID inside of product table. This supplier ID inside of supplier table. This supplier ID inside of product table. Our intersection table or join table in here, products. When you use the products, you can access to category. At the same time, you can access to supplier side. That's it. No big deal. Do you have any question? Again, I am asking to you. If you don't have any question, I am jumping out to left and right join. It's don't be scared, but a little bit left and right join harder than inner join. I think all is well. I'm checking the comment side. There is no question. Okay, I think everything is well. Okay. Right now we don't have any diagram. I'm going to save that one. Inner joins. Okay, we completed backup and restore, select intro and aggregate functions. We completed the inner joins. Right now we are going to processing with left and right joins. After that one, we are going to see the how can we export our data to Excel sheet. I'm going to close that one. Then also I'm creating new query. Okay. Oops. Okay, that's a little larger. I need that one. Okay. For example, some companies has a employee, and for example, all employees working as a software development engineer, or we can say the software developer. It doesn't matter. And those companies giving some support of the other companies. For example, I don't want to give a brand, but I think I have to, or not. I'm not sure. I don't want to give any brand. I'm sorry, or company name. I don't have to do that. Let's see each other, or I can say, for example, I'm working inside of some company as a software engineer and software technology trainer. I have 2 different projects, right? At the same time, there are a lot of different employees inside of those projects. As a result of this, sometimes only one employee has a lot of different types projects, but sometimes some employees, they don't have any project, right? Also, sometimes some projects maybe standby, maybe there is a budget problem or something like that. Inside of these projects, there is no any software engineers or developers, something like that. Okay, let's do it together. I need to create some database. New database. There's a, okay. Company name is my company. I'm selecting to here, my company. I'm creating table, companies, company ID, integer, comma, and the company name, and varchar. Okay, that was good. Create table, employee ID. Oops, sorry, I forgot to type. Integer. So, name, surname, and varchar. Right? Okay. And also I need to, but first I want to create those tables, refresh it. Okay, companies and employee, that was good. And also I need some intersection table. Create table company underscore emp integer and integer, right? Those are intersection tables or join table or something like that. Okay, that was good. I want to check it, three of them, select asterisk from companies. Okay, three of them working well, but there is no data. Insert into companies. What is ID? And I'm going to write in here some company, Microsoft. Insert into companies. Values to Apple. Insert into companies. Facebook. Insert into companies. Values for, I'm gonna write in Amazon. Okay, looking well. I created for rows affected, I'm sorry. affected. Let's check it out. Okay. Then also insert into employee values one some Google insert into employee values second of them Bill Gates insert into employee values 3 Steve Jobs rest of them insert into employee values I'm sorry Jeff Bezos. I start that one. Okay. 4 of them consultant, 4 of them companies. Okay. Sometimes Mssql, for example, going to Apple or Microsoft. Sometimes Bill Gates going to Facebook and Apple. Sometimes Steve Jobs going only Amazon. Sometimes Jeff Bezos not going anywhere. Or, for example, 4 of them going to first 3 company. There is no any software developer or engineer inside of the Amazon company, right? Okay. We have to insert some data who is giving some and in some company. Okay. Number 2 company has number 1 employee. Okay, for example, Apple has Mssql, right? Insert into values. First one is the table ID. Second one is the employee ID. Third one is the company ID. Okay. Let's inserting. Hit the F5. Okay, that was good. Number 2 company has number 3 employee. That means Apple has Steve Jobs. Insert into advanced table ID. Employee that 1 3 comma separate 2. Okay. Start that one. Okay, that one is good. Number 1 company has number 4 employee. That means Microsoft has Jeff Bezos. insert into values. Third one is table ID. For employee, last one is the company ID. Okay. Okay, that was good. And our last one is number for company as number for employee. That means Amazon has Jeff Bezos. Insert into values parentheses third comma for comma and for. Okay. Okay, that was good. I check the questions. Give me a sec, please. I'm sorry. Our first question is which consultant knows which company? I want to see that one. Okay. Let's do it together. Select asterisk from employee. Okay. Inner join company underscore employee CE on CE dot employee ID should be equal E dot employee ID. Inner join companies C on C dot company ID must be equal CE dot, that must be company. Let's check it out. Columns. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, it should be company ID, but there's a typo error. It should be company. Okay. Let's do it together. C dot company name, comma, E dot name and surname. Okay. See, Apple, Osanglo goes Apple, Steve Jobs goes Apple, Jeff Bezos goes Microsoft, Jeff Bezos goes Amazon. There's a two different missing. One of them, Bill Gates, does not going anywhere, and also Mark Zuckerberg. And also Facebook does not have any consultant or something like that. Okay, let's do it. That's the starting everything. Our I want to see which companies does not have any consultants. I want to see that one. Okay, we are going to use it. We are going to using left join. Select asterisk from companies. Let's listen to here. Be carefully. Left join compound CE on C dot. Oops, sorry. C dot company ID should be equal CE dot company, where, please be careful, CE dot company is null. I said hit the F5. See, Facebook does not have any consultant. That's meaning that one. Let's there's a companies, there's an employee, there's a company employee, there's a company table, and also there's an employee table. You cannot find any detail inside of employee table with about companies. You cannot find any details of employee inside of companies table. If you wanna see the detail, which companies has a which employees, or who is going to which companies or something like that, you have to use 3 of them, right? Company ID equals to company. Employee ID equals to employee ID. But if some companies does not have any consultant, does not have any employee, that's meaning company IDs equals to here with null, okay? Because of this, right side of here, null, null, null. 3 different columns are equal null. You can find only Facebook company because they don't have any consultant. That's it. At the same question, we can use with right chain. Okay, let's go. Select asterisk from CE, right? Started with companies, but at this time I'm using with company CE. Right join. Companies C on C dot company ID equals CE dot company. But please be careful. CE dot company is null. Hit the F5, C, right side. That was good. Do you have any question, guys, until this time? Okay, there is no question. Okay, our last queries is he's not going anywhere as a consultant. Okay, let's do it together. Select asterisk from employee left join CE that employee ID is null. It should be Bill Gates, but I'm not sure. Let's see together. Yes, Bill Gates is not going anywhere. And also I can do that with right join, select asterisk from C, right join. Employee on CE that employee ID should be equal E that employee ID where CE that employee ID is null. Okay, that is good. Hit F5. See, we can find another Bill Gates is in here. Bill Gates does not go anywhere as a consultant, and in here Facebook does not have any consultant. If you want to using left or right join, there must be a negative something. Okay, that's the clue for you. Okay. And someone said, can you zoom the screen a little bit, sir? Of course I can do that, but I wish you must say already, because those questions are those queries are last queries for today, and I am going to show you how to export data to our Excel sheet. I want to check the schedule. We complete the backup and restore, select queries, aggregate functions, join types, inner left, right, that is good. And the only left, export result of query to Excel. Okay, let's see together. But before we do that, I'm going to save that queries, and that one is left and right joins, join types. I think better. Okay. I'm closing that one and that one. No, I don't need to save it. I'm going to close that one. Done. I close that one. No, I don't want to save it. Okay, that's good. For example, I'm going to write some queries inside of Northwind database. Use Northwind. Then I'm going to write select asterisk from or something like that. And it's together. Okay, but my manager said it to me. Is it possible to activate the English caption? I don't think so. I checked. You asked twice this question. I tried already, but I didn't do that. I want to check it one more time. Give me a sec, please, guys. Cam mute. Stop cam. Studio. Yes, I'm going to share all queries on my GitHub account, and end of the session, I'm going to show you my GitHub account on the screen, and also I'm going to give links on the chat window. Okay, comment side. But there is no option activate the English caption. I'm really sorry about that one, but there is no option. I'm checking there. Oops. Share that one. No, not that one. Not that one. I'm really sorry about that. We don't have an activate English caption. Okay, let's continue. Let's see, there is a select asterisk from products, and I'm going to show you those are our result of queries. Then how can I export those queries in here? right click on Northwind. There is a tasks tab. Then also there should be export data, right? I click that one. Oops, before that one, first I have to create some Excel file. I'm really sorry about that one. Oops. New files. Desktop. What am I doing? I'm not sure. Says yes. Desktop. I'm going to using usually that type. Book one is fine for me. No problem. Okay, I created some Excel file. Then I'm going to here. I run my queries, and also I need to export to Excel sheet, and I use that way thousands time. Almost before every meeting, some important meeting, our manager or some another employees need some data on Excel, and I'm exporting from there, and I'm presenting to them. Right click on the Northwind database, tasks, and also export data. Next, and asking to me data source, I am using the SQL Server Native Client 11.0, and our server name, that one. I need to use SQL Server authentication. Our username is SA. Our password is, I'm writing here, it's a top secret. I click the next, that one. You choose a destination. My destination should be Microsoft Excel. When I select the Microsoft Excel and the changing the R window, I must show the path of my Excel file. Desktop and book one, open. And the first row has column names. That was okay for me. That is seriously good for me. Next, no, I write a query specified to data transfer. When I click that one, you can transfer to all data inside of table to Excel sheet, but the export to some specific query, that's better and useful. I click last one, and I writing here, select asterisk from products. Next, yeah, you're gonna use the query. I click next. Next one more time. Next one more time, and finished. I'm going to everywhere greens, 77 rows transferred. I close that one. Let's check that together. Book one is here. When I double click the book one, oh, there is some problem. Absolutely not a problem. There's another sheet in here. When I click the query, see, all the tasks are in the Excel sheet right now. And also you can use the I'm sorry, you can use the Excel formulas in here. That's there's a Turkish lira currency symbol. It's about your geographical location. And that's it. See, and the end of today, do you have any question, Alas? There is a question coming from Oğuzhan Öz. Because I want to ask something about I said when I want to use aggregation some function formula, I can solve this constant component being, but I want to know if there is another solutions for this problem. I love to say problem, and you're going to surprise it, but I solve it the same way. I don't think so. There is no another solution for this problem. I think that way. Okay, we give an answer to Oğuzhan Öz. Do you have another question, guys? Is everything okay with you? If it possible, may you share your GitHub account link, please? Of course, I can share with you. I'm going to close that one. Don't save. And this is my GitHub account. Oops, sorry, I have to jump my repository profile. Yes, in here I'm going to, that's the first week. You can find our script, bug file, JPEG, SQL, and SMS PowerPoint presentation. Then I'm going to copy, I close that one. Yes, we shared that one. And do you have any questions, guys? I think there is no question anymore. Okay, thank you very much for your time. Next week we are going to use it. Will be any performance problem in the feature that we convert or that thing? I didn't have any problem with that. Seriously, I didn't live. If I leave any problem, probably I have to find another way, but I didn't live. Okay, thank you very much for your time. See you next week, guys. Thank you for everything.